could be if you're a Warrior God electrician. So this nuclear holocaust, what we spoke of, was just a figment of my imagination. It was also a figment of everyone's here, I believe, except for young Phil over there. He wasn't confused, but of course he's only a 3-year-old. So he was just playing.
That static you can hear is Joe trying to fix a power socket out the back there.
Yes, of course he's still affected by radioactivity because he accidentally exploded the bomb on himself.
Oh, Joe.
Joe, he's a bit of an idiot. Yes, he's still radioactive, but he's calming down to normal. We bought him a new bone marrow because it was his birthday. So he should be fine. Yes, I wish I had a bone marrow operation. Bloody bastards won't give me one. All I want is a decent operation. But they don't seem to like to give you operations around here unless you're sick. I often enjoy having my spleen removed and things like that, but they seem to think you should be sick to have these sort of operations done. And I think it's fucking ludicrous if you ask me. I know that the people in the Senate don't listen to me, and I don't think the people in the House of Representatives do either. Yes, yes, so we'll just return to commentating. Yes, turn to bones. That's very common in this game, as it is a game of ghosts and ghouls. Ghouls and ghosts, ghosts and ghouls. Yes, will we cross back to Street Fighter or won't we? Please confirm.
Sorry, I apologise.
We'll be going back to an ad. That doesn't matter.
I think, yes.
Yes,
I
that's
myself.
better now.
That's good.
Yes,
that's better.
we're all talking.
I like it.
Yes, it works now.
That isn't the second, that's the secondary
Another
mic.
Ooh.
This one seems to give you cold sores around the mouth.
Cold sores, Tony. That's HIV.
Yes,
you
of
be more careful.
It's actually syphilis. Of course, I talk through my penis.
You sick bastard.
Yes, I know.
I don't find any of this amusing at all.
And actually,
In this day and age, well, you'd think that he would have used a condom, but no.
I enjoy a
Tony
bit.
is above it all.
I enjoy
not.
a bit.
And I hope you guys homefully and slowly, Tony.
I
'Cause
enjoy.
I just could not give a shit.
I enjoy.
I could not give one.
Me and
I would
Magic.
need to give two. No,
Me
three.
and
I'll go
Magic.
3. Sorry. You're always just trying to push
Me
me
and Magic will be
Big boss,
fine.
rule the studio. I've just about had enough. A man can only take so much. And I'm
Yeah.
taking over, goddammit.
You are actually.
I think I am. I think I am.
Get him.
I think I am.
Get him.
I think...
Thank you very much. Jason Stewart Tree accidentally stuck his head in a plastic bag for 5 minutes there, and he's dead, unfortunately. So well, that wouldn't really affect him as he doesn't have a cerebral vortex. Which it was removed by Joe the Warrior God. He thought it was another chocolate eclair. Of course, it's very easy to confuse cerebral vortexes with chocolate eclairs. On one occasion, I actually ate a thymus gland, and it was a a very painful death for the young person who I ate. So now it's good to see that tales of cannibalism are coming out now and not later. It could have been very painful in the run-up to the election. Elect Mayor Goldie Wilson, Tony Trabbit. Progress is my middle name. Tony Trabbit is the man you want for government. Written and authorised by Tony Trabbit for the Tony Trabbit Party Australia.
Hello.
I know a lot of you people have been worrying about your mortgages lately, but I'm here to assure you that when Tony gets into office,
Hello.
we'll stuff the banks. We'll just borrow a bit of money from the Yanks. They borrow it to the USSR and they're not even their allies. I think we should get a bit. So that's my plan for redefining Australia. I'll just borrow heaps of money and that, and you won't have to worry about anything anymore. And I know a lot of you are worried about healthcare lately. Well, and of course, the Tony Trabbit, when he's elected PM, will.
There's a notorious here, folks.
Don't interrupt my election speech.
Daryl, this is fantastic.
It's huge, I tell you what. I think,
oh, Kenny, he's wondering he pulled off the victory.
A little bit of fine tuning there, and a little bit of fine tuning there, and you'll be right. Of course, we've unplugged Daryl now, and he's just being huge in the background there. We might be able to plug it back in now. It might be safe.
You bastard, then.
Yes. Just settle down a bit, Daryl. We shouldn't have given you that cup of red cordial, should we? No, I don't. It's not a laughing matter, Daz.
Does this work now?
Or is it as? That was a little Tony Trabbit there.
Where are you?
So we've got Craig Miles here. He had his head chopped off, but he went back to the future. So here we have Craig Miles here for your enjoyment. He'll be singing On a Day Like Today, my new album.
Yes, the licks
On a day like today,
my ball.
we can
Another
find
ball.
time away,
Another one.
writing love letters in the sand.
That's infringe of copyright, Craig. That's infringe of copyright, Craig. I think you owe me a couple of $100,000. Get him, John.
Roll.
John, get the lawyers. Joe?
Is
Joe?
it Blanca has a
Call
win.
Mel Belly. Call Mr. Turnbull for me.
What's the fun anyway?
Please.
Today.
He hasn't got the message yet. You're infringe of copyright.
Yes, that's Blanca.
Unplug him, Joe.
My ball.
Yes.
Don't kick.
You're gonna have to.
Leg sweep.
I've been restrained from unplugging the young gentleman in hand.
My ball.
I've been restrained. I have to use your other hand. Or as you could see, a quick sample of the music there that's playing at the ground, and it's pretty good. And of course, if Craig doesn't stop that stupid singing,